Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and this is my Vibemaker Bucket List planner. At the moment, it's currently not being filled. It kind of makes me a little sad because I was really truly enjoying this project. I am working on something to add to it during this quarantine, but it will take me a little bit of time, so I will show you guys that later. Why I have my planner out is because my planner friend Laura from Planning My Day asked me if I would do a flip through of the planner up to when I last finished filling it in, and I said of course. I'm going to give you a quick look through of the planner and reminisce through the fun things I did up until the first week of March before the quarantine happened and life basically came to a halt. I love this twin loop because again, this is part of the design of the Year to Shine sticker book. If you like the sticker book, then you would love this planner. They also have this in the regular disc bound system if you are still looking for a planner. They have one available for the 2020 year with the plastic, I believe plastic disc or metal disc, I'm not sure, but it is disc bound. And they also have it in a mini size. I've seen it in classic and mini. But again, this one is one of my favorite sticker books from the spring release, and I just love this design. It's really beautiful and delicate, and I love the colors. So this is the front page. I went ahead and put my name on it, and the paper quality of this twin loop is really beautiful. So I really don't fill out any of this year at glance section. When I first started kind of getting myself set up, I did fill out this currently page for January. I didn't do it for February, but for January I did, just to kind of get my mindset set up of what I really wanted to get done. So I had set up wanting to hike a mountain, take a adult ballet class, and make my first sticker sheet and how I would do it, and just use really beautiful stickers. These are from Encouragement. And then you go into January. Again, I don't use the monthly portion at all, but here we are, my first spread of 2020. And this was actually me going out for a hike. And I really love using this planner, not only to keep me on track of what I want to accomplish as a Vibemaker bucket list, but to kind of recap the week of me actually accomplishing it in a memory keeping format. I really honestly hadn't done memory keeping before, but I slowly started to get into it with my squad journal and then actually using it here in my Vibemaker bucket list. And it's something that I really enjoy. I like to be able to journal the process and then also add a couple of photos of what went on. This photo is just me when I finally reached the top of the mountain, my outfit that I wore. I took a photo of the bucket list planner out at North Mountain because that's the mountain I hiked the first week of January. This is just me in front of the trail photo, and then just information of how long it took me to hike, and then how many steps. So I used one of the fitness stickers to do that, and I believe this is from Digital Detox or Wellness, I'm not 100% sure. So I like to set up kind of my goals, like my checklist the first day, and then I lead up to when I actually want to accomplish it. And I think it's really fun to memory keep the process. So that was the first week of January. Now we get into the second week of January, and this time around I had always loved dancing, and again I have recap videos of every single thing that I accomplished with kind of videos or pictures of me actually doing it, but I've never actually flipped through this planner. And once Laura requested it, I said of course I have time to do it. So for this one I just took photos again in my Canon selfie. I just print them out. These are like, I took all these photos on my phone, printed them on my Canon selfie, and then I like to do kind of a color scheme depending on what the theme of the Vibemaker bucket list is. For dance, I wanted to do something really delicate and soft, so I used some of these lavender tones with this rose gold washi tape. And then I believe these are from the Wellness collection. I just love these rose gold sparkles. And again, I planned everything out. So I use a checklist format to plan out what I need to get done, what time my class was, and then I always like to list out what my bucket list item is on this side tab. So I'll write out what my list is at the beginning of the week. And then again, I like to journal how I felt during the process. And I stopped to get a donut as a reward at Dunkin' Donuts for accomplishing my 90-minute ballet class. Okay, so for my third week, this Vibemaker bucket list actually took me 2 weeks to accomplish. So you'll see the beginning process in this week and then the finished process or finished bucket list item on the next week. So starting out, my bucket list was to finally give it a try at designing stickers. I had bought an iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil to use Procreate and kind of get myself into practicing drawing. And so I was like, let's just finally use it, challenge myself to draw my own stickers. So as you can see, these are actually the conceptual designs of my stickers. I just sketched them on a Happy Notes, and then I just cut them out and taped them down here. They're kind of hard to see because again, they're just pencil, but I like to have the originals here to look back at what was my concept of starting it out. And I just went ahead and wrote down research that I wanted to get done, and then the designs that I wanted to get done. And then also, this is just the sketches that I got done, not the actual drawings on Procreate. So it was a process of sketching it out, doing my research, figuring out how I had to do it, and actually finding time to do it. Because during this time I was busy at work as well. So that's why it took a little bit longer. But then we go into the next week, and this is actually the finished product. And I wanted to save this spread to actually use my stickers because I did get it done the middle of this week. I got all the stickers done, colored in, and designed on Procreate. So I designed this one that says Vibemaker Tribe. This one I just wrote out hashtag Vibemaker Tribe because I was practicing lettering. This one is my chocolate milkshakes. I love chocolate milkshakes. And then this is just supposed to be a representation of me shining my light. So it was fun to draw that. And of course, I love PJ time. So I drew out these PJs, and they are supposed to be like my Target PJs. I love Target, hence why there's a Target cart that says run and done. So what I did is use these larger boxes to explain what it represents, each sticker. And it's kind of like a representation of me through these stickers. So I was really happy that I accomplished this, and these went into a brighter scheme. As you can tell, I used some really bright washi tape. I love this one. I believe this is from Amy Tangerine. Now the next week was Digital Detox Week, and this was the end of January leading into the 1st of February. And Digital Detox Week was really fun for me. I didn't really realize how much I needed a digital detox until I did it. And it was a really great week. So I started out listing out what I wanted to get done, which was to practice digital detox, break it down throughout the week into a few hours to a full day, and then document the whole process. So once I wrote down what it is I wanted to get done, I started to break down each day something that I wanted to do in regards to digital detox. So for the first day, I just used these stickers are all, I believe, from the wellness and digital sticker books. So I did unplug with 1 hour off of Instagram and YouTube. It was really nice to just relax, and I used that time to take myself out to lunch. And then the next day was my full day of digital detox, like no social media whatsoever, no YouTube, no editing videos, nothing. And it was actually really nice to have that. I have been on social media prior to this for about over a year. Just trying to build my platform and my YouTube channel. So it was nice to actually have one day off completely, even though I did miss my Vibemakers. So what I did is I did a lot of great things that day. I remember cleaning my desk, cleaning my makeup area, just really relaxing, reading. I wrote a lot of pages, so it was so nice to have that day off. And it really, like I said, refreshed my soul. Then this day I went hiking. And I did take some photos, and I just printed them out. Kind of hard to see with the glare. Let me just lift that up. So that's what I like to do, is document also the process. Unplug, be out in nature. And this sticker is actually from Sedona. So whenever you're traveling, if you can, go to a local gift shop and look at the stickers, because I love the fact that they sell stickers themed to wherever you're visiting. And it's a really great way to document in your spreads and memory keep as well. All right, so now we go into February, and this one I didn't do anything in the currently page. Isn't that so beautiful? I just love this twin loop. First week into February was a really fun Vibemaker Bucket List. This one was my first time ever teaching a class, and it was at Michael's, and so it was a whole process of prepping and getting myself ready for my class on Sunday. As you can tell, I have photos of my worksheets that I made for my students, and then I actually used the teacher and student sticker books, and I kind of went with a red, blue, and red, blue, and yellow theme, primary colors, and then I just added some fun details with the pencils, and I really like this composition sticker book. Okay, Okay, so we go into the next week, and I decided to take a week off because I was busy with work and I was really tired after, you know, everything that I had been doing. So I decided to give myself a week off, which was totally fine. And then I went into the next week. Now this week didn't go as planned, but it's totally fine. I had planned to attend a Reiki class, and I decided to go with the, I believe this is the Brights tiny sticker pad. And I really love this one, so I wanted the blacks and the really bright, vibrant colors for the theme. And I added her because Reiki is kind of more of a calm, natural format of healing. I had already done all the research, signed up, did the class for the class, but then the day before, the teacher called me and let me know that the cost was $900, and I was like, I didn't know there was a large fee to it, so I had to cancel. But I'm definitely going to try to do this in the future. It's something that I wrote here that I really still want to do. So again, sometimes spreads don't work out as you wanted to, plans don't work out as you wanted to. But with a twin loop, I honestly can't remove this. And I kind of like that it stays here because it's a reminder to get that done. So that was this week in February. But then I was able to accomplish something really fun and awesome. And this one is one of my favorite spreads in the actual a planner because it was going back to archery. I had actually done archery in high school, and I absolutely loved that class in my PE class. And it was something that I was always telling myself, oh, I want to go back and try it. I want to go back and try it. And for years I had been saying this. And because of this planner itself, it really has inspired me to do things that I have been putting off. So I decided to go back. I did my research. So a lot of these things I do my research prior to kind of figure out how I have to plan it out and make it happen. And then I use the Free Spirit sticker book. And I love the Happy Planner sticker books because you can always find one sticker that goes with your theme. Luckily this has some arrows, so it worked perfectly fine. And I think this is one of my favorite spreads and things that I've accomplished in the bucket list. So we're going into March, and this is where it gets kind of sad because I only accomplished one thing in the whole month, even though it was some really fun stuff that I got done. And I mean, this was a jam-packed weekend for Seattle. I actually have a video of how I created this spread up, so you probably have seen the flip through of this, but I'll go through it one more time. It honestly was just fun to go and meet up with some of my squad sisters. And what I like about this is I actually memory kept with the ticket from Seattle. Again, I bought some stickers out there, so if you can find stickers that they sell out in Seattle, or excuse me, at any place you visit, I definitely recommend purchasing them because they make it really fun to add into your spread and create a theme. This was the ticket for the Great Wheel because that was my Vibemaker bucket list item, was riding the Great Wheel. You can tell my face was super scared. But it was so much fun, and we still did a lot of fun adventures out there. My squad sisters Danielle, Nat, and Ashley. And then I also documented our planner session, the location we stayed at. And for this one, as you guys can tell, I actually added washi tape and added half sheets to create this fold out. Again, because twin loop cannot be customized, it is just as it is, but you can customize it this way. So this is a really fun way to use your twin loop if you can, is adding some sheets. And I think this is something that I'm really grateful that I did because, again, this is my last trip that I had prior to the quarantine. I'm so grateful that I had this before the whole stay-at-home order. So really fun memories to look back at, and I cannot wait to travel again, meet with friends, and just do things that really brought joy to me. So that was actually the last thing that I documented. So as of now, my poor planner has been empty. I am working on something, but I don't know how long it's going to take. So I will document that once I actually accomplish it on the week that I accomplish it. So I just can't believe that it's empty because this was honestly, you guys, something that I was so excited to be doing, and it just brought joy to my heart. But I know that it will get back in action this year. I feel it. I know it. I'm going to throw that as a positive affirmation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through and know that everything that you guys are passionate about and have joy for and might have been put on pause, we'll eventually get back to it, guys. It's all about staying at home, staying healthy, staying safe, and holding on to this and knowing that this will be there waiting for you once life goes back to normal. And know that I am with you guys, sending you my positive vibes as much as I can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I post my most recent video. And as always, guys, peace and love.